The Reverend Billy Graham will receive a funeral benefiting and befitting, I should say, of his reputation as America's pastor. The preacher who passed away yesterday at the age of 99 will lie in the U.S. Capitol Rotunda next Wednesday and Thursday. A private funeral will be held Friday at the Billy Graham Library in Charlotte. President Trump and all 5 living ex-presidents are among the 2,300 invitees. Joining me right now, Robert Jeffress, pastor at the First Baptist Church in Dallas and a Fox Business contributor. It's good to have you here, Pastor.
Thanks, Trish.
You know, he was amazing. I remember as a young correspondent at another network covering that last time he was in Queens.
Yes.
And there were maybe 240,000 people that were there that had come to see him. And it was my first time seeing him in person like that. And I was blown away, not just by him, but by all the people that he had touched and engaged. And they were excited. They were excited about God. They were excited about religion. They were excited about themselves. How did he really change religion and people's connection to the church in his lifetime?
Well, I was telling you during the break, Billy Graham was a member of my church, the First Baptist Church in Dallas, for 54 years, even though he lived in North Carolina. So this was a very personal thing for us at our church, the passing of Billy Graham. But simply put, Trish, no other preacher has made the impact that Billy Graham made since the Apostle Paul. I mean, there are millions and millions of lives that have been touched because of him. And
including your mom.
Including
right?
my own mom became a Christian when she was 23, the year before I was born, at a Billy Graham crusade. And I'm a Christian today because of Billy Graham in many ways. And, you know, people say, well, what made him such a success? And it was really 2 things. First of all, he preached the Bible. He didn't preach denomination, he preached the Bible. And secondly, he had a simple message. It was a simple message that God loves us, and even when we sin, we can find forgiveness through Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter our race, our religion, anyone who comes to Christ can have eternal life.
Message.
Yes.
Such an optimistic one. And I was so impressed at how he was able to engage all kinds of different people. Kids, elderly, middle-aged, I mean, everyone, and many different ethnic backgrounds as well. I mean, this is someone who had tremendous appeal over many, many, many different groups. And by the way, he made religion exciting to all of these different groups of people. How?
Well, he did it, again, by preaching the gospel. He did it by emphasizing that faith is a relationship. It's not some sterile religion. It's a relationship. And I've got to tell you this. I just returned from Jerusalem this morning. I've been there with some faith leaders, including Billy Graham's granddaughter, Sissy. And we were walking through the streets of Jerusalem the day before he died. And she was talking about her grandfather and talking about how he was ready to go home. And then this happened. So Billy Graham was not afraid of death. He was looking forward to that day when he would be welcomed in the presence of Jesus. And I think the first words he heard, Trish, were the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
Yeah, indeed. Very well done. And many lives affected as a result of his good work. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, Pastor.
Thanks, Trish.